What's going on, everybody? It's Milbro back with day 33 of the Result 300v2. In case you were wondering what I've been doing overnight, I've been just starting to dig a trench around my little temporary shelter, kind of, making an outline or everything. Why do I want to dig a trench, you may ask? To try to limit the zombies from coming over and doing so much damage. I upgraded this all to concrete overnight, and I'm just kind of like, I'm just doing this as a side quest at this point. Ouch. Here, you can have that for dinner. So, we're gonna, of course, continue our little routine of getting a tier 6 quest, and yeah. So, let's see what we got.
Would you like a coffee while you browse?
Jobs for me today, please. Gashi Pharmaceutical, we do have Crackbook HQ. Not really too much, but we can do. I guess we'll do Crackbook HQ again.
Work hard and sell, and your pockets will swell.
When do your jobs? Oh, not
Step
jobs.
Right up and witness the finest
so you restock tomorrow.
And I had you
Gotcha.
for a winner.
Gotcha. So, we're gonna head on over to that, and I will be with you in a second. Here we are at Crackbook HQ. So I'm gonna be really hoping that either at the end of this POI or once I'm done with the job and turn into Trader Joel, that I get another infection medication, or I'm gonna have to go do an overnight another run for my stuff. I am being outpaced by 0.5% and everything like that, so we're just gonna get started right away. We haven't done. I can't remember I think we did. I can't remember if we did tier 6 or tier 5 Crackbook before. This is the same one that we've looted before, so we're just gonna pop a couple learn elixirs though, and there we go. And I should also repair this, so should be fine to come through here. Also, let me repair the SMG, that way I have some stuff. There we go. Just so I don't have to deal with a malfunction on the when firing away on the SMG. That is the worst thing to happen when I'm fighting zombies in this game. They're within a suddenly break. Bleeding, and just honestly, no, it was tier 5 last time I raided this. Even as a tier 6, I know there's just gonna be more zombies, but it shouldn't be that bad. I know I can gain to the point overnight, so start at level 219. See how many points this gives me. There you go. Try and knock them all out. I am so glad for this ability that once I take out a zombie, like all other zombies get weakened and are slowed for 10 seconds. It is so nice. It's like I just reset it too. What were you doing? My goodness, he was just napping in there. Must be a heavy sleeper. I suppose I used to be a pretty heavy sleeper growing up. Like, I used to be to the point where I could fall asleep, like I could sleep through some pretty heavy thunderstorms, like and not wake up. Now it's like sometimes I get like I don't wake up like at the slightest noise, but like it's like sometimes I'll go waking up, woken up when I'm sleeping. Usually it's like having to go to the bathroom or something like that. But it's like, or it's like someone's just being really loud. Really just clean out the businessman meeting. Okay. Thankfully they're not all just bum rushing me. And there you go. I forgot to spend points from last episode, but I mean it's really not that big of a deal, so. Get you. Are you having a hard time getting out of the office, buddy? Too dedicated to your work? Alrighty. Coming up to the roof section, this is the rooftop rumble here. As long as I don't have these guys just constantly going. Get these guys, try not to wake up the ones over there. That's a guarantee. Slow them down. And come on. If you go down anytime today, that would be great. And oh, leg is sprained. Oopsie. I'll repair my leg if it gets broken. Because I did remember bring the 3 plaster casts I had in the gyrocopter, so won't be completely screwed. Ouch. Speaking of brakes, we'll just start popping this here. Get you. And we'll just try and get away from this guy. I think that should be most of them. Double on them. Okay. Ouch. There is no need to hit me that hard, senor. Alright, we'll just get that going. Had 4 of them actually, so. Thank the heavens for physician. Got another level, so we're up to 3 points now. Got a vitamins. And I'll actually spend those while I'm thinking about them. We'll just max out that, and then we'll max out demolitions expert, and then we'll just do like quick and perceptive. Keep it down to 3 points, and that way I'm kind of keeping track a little bit. So, we go around here. This should be the next section. Kind of one of those I wish, like the other traders didn't have, okay, sorry. I apologize for my stuttering there. I can't help it. But, as I was saying, I wish the traders didn't have, like, such a small, medical supply. It's like, because, okay, I get it, Trader Jen is she's the medical trader. I completely understand that. But it's just annoying, like, to see most of the traders have like, just some regular old bandages and a bunch of, and just some splints. The splints are helpful, but, like, it would be nice if they had some extra plaster casts more often. Let's boop you really fast. Take this just so I don't hurt my arm anymore. There you are. Just checking to see if I have a duct tape or anything like that. Alright. Anybody? Nobody in this section, surprisingly. Let's check these bookshelves really fast. Unlocked rocket. Rocket stuff. That probably means we have rocket launcher crafting unlocked, but not too interested in that, if I'm being completely honest. Well, we can now go down to the lobby, so I'll just jump off. Looks like there's a loot bag from. That might have been left. That might be left over from last time I was here. Keep playing the jumping game. That's an Infernal White, which I'm not too thrilled to see. Okay. It's like 2 of them. We'll try to knock some of these little guns out. Ouch. Would you just not? There you go. Lots of whites. Keep knocking them out. Ouch. The sooner I knock these big guys down, the better. And come on. Say I know one of these is gonna come. And Captain Canada's being charged one. Get you. Come on, Captain Canada, quit that. Mr. Earl, would you like to go down? There you go, good man. Just learn to quit. It's not worth it. And you. There. Get your face imploded. Do you guys happen to have any glue or anything like that by chance? No. Lever action quality 4. Not too excited about that. Okay. We'll just chop this up for cloth in case I find glue or anything like that. Hoo-wee. Hoo-wee. What I'm gonna do, though, is I'm going to... We'll check this bag here while we're looking at it. We did find some glue. Man, I really missed some of these loot bags from last time, because these have been here for a while. That's another automatic weapons handbook, so get you and sweetness. As I was saying though, the basically with the loot bags, how they work in this game, they when you're in, they're basically loaded in chunks and everything like that. Like they stay in chunks. The world here is loaded in chunks, like in case you're familiar with Minecraft, 7 days has chunks similar to Minecraft. I'm not exactly sure what 7 days chunks how big they are. It's like, because I know off the top of my head, like, because I used to play Minecraft, that chunks in Minecraft, at least from what I remember, unless they changed it, which very well could be, since I stopped playing it, it's like, they used to be at least a 16 block by 16 block structure. So it's like, and you could, I know on like PC version, I think even console now, because like console is Bedrock version, you can look up the coordinates, and if you know what you're looking at, you can at least find out kind of like what chunk you're in and everything like that, and if you need that for any specific purpose. I'm just kind of waiting a little bit here for what do you call it? Just kind of waiting for this to wear off. That way we have kind of a decent chance. So I didn't use that split right away because I'm like, it was pretty much done. So we're gonna do the same strategy as last time. Basically, enter in through here from the from the top, not play the game's baloney. So come on down, everybody. Every zombie's allowed. I'm not gonna heal that right away. Only if it's broken. Got another level. Make that 5. Come on. You know what? This takes a while, so I'm actually gonna fast forward through this, not fast travel, until it's done, and then I'll catch up with you. Okay, that was the last one out of them. Got several levels out of that. We are now up to 9 points from that POI, so... yeah, level 228. We are... So, I'm happy that it's done. I'm glad that it didn't take too long, so... Oh hey, look, honey. Let me actually take that. Probably not gonna solve my medicine issue, but it helps fight off, so. The problem is getting hit by zombies. I know, like, me meleeing doesn't help that out too much, but yeah, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, we'll try picking into this since I have lockpicks. I did, like, during that whole bit there, I did wind up getting the, getting my leg sprained again, so I'm like, that's worthy of using a splint, so, yeah. Just wanted to see if there's anything that's useful in here. No, not really, aside from medkits and time charges, so. I'll grab those and grab those. And yeah, that's really about it, if I'm being honest, so. Oh boy, I'm gonna meet you back at the trader, and yeah, we'll take another job. Okay, everything's taken care of. Let's just check the vending machine today, see if there's anything useful. Health bar, that is actually pretty good. And learn elixir for my troubles, thank you very much.
Good afternoon. We've got all... Congratulations.
What do you have for me?
I'll break out the Grandpa's moonshine so I can celebrate.
You know, I'll take the free concrete mix, because why not? And... take that to sell, but we're gonna do, as per usual, the smaller jobs, so... just wondering if there's any... Just was wondering if there was any nearby infesteds. We have Taylor Manor we could do. That's off to the west, but it don't bother me.
Handle the tough jobs.
So,
I knew I could count on you.
Because of the XP from turning in that quest, it gave us a 10th level up, so really got up 10 levels. That's awesome. And I think we'll probably hit hit level 230 today, so that is very much on the cards. Then only 70 more levels to go before I relieve myself of this challenge. Shut up, Copper. And I'll take care of Big Mama here. What are you doing, prospecting the trench? Looks like she's wandering off to get up another tree. I don't know what's going on with this, though. Okay, yeah, this is one of those weird little artifact things that I noticed but it's been a thing since 1.0, so I'll show you how to fix this really fast. In case you're wondering, like, how to fix it, it's literally as easy as that. Just it allows you to place a block, and don't worry about structural stability. That's kind of what it was. This is why I use a. Like a little wood frame, because it's 2 wood or something like that, 4 wood, whatever. It's like this one is being a little bit strange. We'll just make another frame, and then just it's really not hard to take care of. It just likes to glitch out sometimes. Easy as that, though. Yeah, usually it's big enough to where it's like I can easily put it on a, get the pink or anything like that, and then take care of it. So, I'm just glad it's an easy fix and it's not something where it's like, oh, you just straight up can't place a block there anymore. So, it's just kind of like, it's a 7-day thing. We'll just call it that. Thankfully, the Taylor Manor shouldn't be so bad. It is a tier 3 that's bumped up to a tier 4 though as an infestation. But then again, with how many tier 6s I've been doing, it's like in the past few days, basically 1 a day. It really isn't too much. Although some of these little POIs can throw me off guard a little bit. Alright. Let's see about these clowns. We're not gonna... Oh, screw it. We'll just pop in. Give them a web for. Why not? Get you. Come on. I can beat the crap out of all of you. That's... Oh, right, if I remember correctly. You enter through the tower. And something like that. Yeah, you go up on the trellis and then you wind up going through here. And you go up on the ladder. That's right. Been a while since I've done this POI, so it's kind of like keep in mind, like there's so many of these in the POIs of the game at this point where it's just kind of like it can get kind of easy to lose track of them. I'll use Spiker. Actually, I should be running a burn mixer. Try to maximize this a bit. Because why not? Boop. So I know one of these still I'm trying to get through. We'll check this one. Doesn't hurt to make absolutely certain that clean them out. We just took care of this room, so nobody hiding in the closet. Down to the basement. Pretty sure there's still more to it though. A little bit light for a tier 3. It does kind of, just maybe have the thought, like, there are some POIs in this game that their class is like a tier 3, or their class is like a tier 2. Like, you probably know the kind of POIs I'm talking about, where they're a certain tier, but they seem a little bit small for a tier, for that certain tier. This is the last of them. Come on in. Free sledgehammer for the zombies. Yeah. Ouch. Get your lickings. And sweetness. Okay, that felt really quick for a tier 3 infestation. That's kind of what I mean. Sometimes it's like the tier 3s are really big for their tier, and then it's like you get some like this where it just like nothing against it. It's just that could use a little bit more. Nothing really in there, so we'll just this is the exit. We'll just kind of get out of here and turn this back into a Trader Joel. We'll just pop the hatch open. Yeah, that was really quick. Usually, like I even want to say I know the past couple episodes, like, because like we're doing some of the longer tier 6s, like Crackerbuck HQ is one of the shorter ones, like to do in terms of time, especially if you know what you're doing. And I know I could have really chopped the time down if I was using the M60 and the SMG. So it's like, but it's just like, yeah. I think it's like Crackerbuck HQ. It's definitely worthy of being a tier 5. It's just like, sometimes it does feel like sometimes it does feel a little bit short. So, let's take a bandage to take care of her in a little bit. That pretty much takes care of her.
Well,
nice
I wasn't sure you had it in you to pull that off.
Repair
Great job.
kits, and I'll just take a bundle. Their stuff really isn't that useful. And, no more tier 6s for the day. Probably could have done a small tier 5. You have Dumpsy Clinic.
Are you looking
Didn't
to earn
notice that
some
before.
dukes? Excellent.
I'll just
Make
take
sure
a
to
look
buy
through
some
this.
armor.
No, not that.
Might be a little dangerous.
Get you, and bada bing, bada boom. Okay, 1 second, I'll be over to that job. Alright, here we are. Dumpsy Clinic. So, I actually wound up getting another level off camera because I had a wandering horde that showed up. It was a military wandering horde, so definitely interesting to come across once in a while. So, if you're gonna keep jiggling there, I'm just gonna. There you go. Also take out the zombie bear really fast. So yeah, I'm not taking any risks on him. He's probably gonna break my limbs and everything like that. So, just knock him out. Thought he dropped a red loot bag, but no, it's alright. Well, it would be lovely in Dumpsy Clinic here if I found a possible, like, found some extra antibiotic medications because literally just wore off. So, but overall, I think it'll be fine. Just gonna. I think we are going to spend next episode in the Wasteland, because honestly, at this point with the Horde base, I know I said like earlier in the series I was going to restore the gym, it's like, and everything like that. I know I've not done a great job of that, but it's just kind of like with the series, it's like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy 7 days a lot. But, it's like, I'm just kind of wanting to get to level 300 and then call it good. So, just kind of like at some point, it's just like, besides, it's like, with how frequently, well, knowing that 7 days still planning on receiving updates, I would rather, can't really do stuff like Minecraft or like have forever worlds that transfer in. It's like if you're thinking like, oh, why can't you just transfer your world like over to next update and everything? It's like keep in mind like worlds that are going from like this one, like say if this was a 2.5 world and went to 2.6, that usually isn't a big deal. It's like the ones that are like going like that don't usually require a restart, but typically with when it goes to say like when it would go from 1.0 to 2.0, or yeah, like 1.5 or 6 to 2.0 update, it's like they force you to restart because the worlds are incompatible. And that's one of the biggest things of 7 days that I'm not too big a fan of. It's like, I get it, you know, like sometimes like, I get having to restart from scratch and that stuff, but it's just like, I wish that it wouldn't happen sometimes. Because otherwise I would, you know, that would kind of wind up, you know, doing long-term worlds, but it's like, another thing is, it's like, considering they limit us on save size, at least on PS5 version, I'm pretty sure Xbox too. So, you know, it's like, it's like I can't really have more than one world going at a time for that stuff. And so, and since I kind of mentioned Minecraft before, like, keep this in mind. I'm not trying to go down the typical trope of like, oh, like, you know, be a Minecraft YouTuber and everything like that. But I have been wanting to, sometime in the future, I do want to start kind of I'll just say like a really long-term world with Minecraft. You know, like, kind of, you know, forever world. And in case you're wondering, it's not because of like, it's not solely because of Skippy0330 or anything. It's like, I know he kind of stopped 7 days content pretty much, and but it's like has decided to start a forever world. It's not because of him. No. It's just like, I'm like, I would love to kind of start my own kind of world and, you know, just have somewhere where I can actually build and, you know, let my creativity flow without the concern of you know, kind of having the 7 days effect where the world just kind of becomes obsolete. So, we're missing a couple zombies. Where art thou, zombies? We're supposed to go down here. But yeah, it's just like, so it's like, probably we'll have a series, but it's like, I don't think it'll be, you know, like, a daily thing, like my, like my 7 days stuff. It's like, probably because, like, kind of was, if you're not careful with, Minecraft, you know, you probably know the effect of, like, where it's just kind of like, you can get really lost in building, and then suddenly, like, you be thinking, like, oh, this shouldn't take too long, it'll only take, like, you know, an hour or two, and then suddenly, like, you get lost, in time, and then you're like, oh, it's actually been, like, 5 hours or something like that, da-da-da-da, and it's like, so, be kind of one of those, like, be a different kind of experience, I'll say. Grab the slab equipment stuff just in case there's any antibiotics. Finished up bar brawling. Not really giving me all the steroids or anything like that, but you don't want to give me any of the stinking, what do you call it? The, antibiotics. We'll just get that, and we're gonna rush over to the trader. Great. Got these darn things. Actually, we'll just rush over. I was just like, that's the last thing I need to do. Get stuck in a pothole or, you know, a construction site. Inconveniences everybody. So. Okay. Let's see how this all does, and hopefully everything goes according to plan. Just gotta, like, at this point, it's like, Joel, please, I'm begging you for some.
Grab what you need and head on up to the cash register.
I'm begging you for some medications at this point, for
We're about
antibiotics.
ready. I knew I picked the right person for the job.
Nope. And I'm just gonna grab this. Just grab a book because I don't need another triple storage pocket mod. Damn it. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna call this episode here as nighttime approaches. In case you if you made this far, like we see, do please leave comment, subscribe down below. Helps the channel so much. Do turn on notifications so you don't miss a video from me. And well, we'll see you in the next episode of Race All 300 V2.
Trader Joel's is
Have a
now
great day.
closed. We have free coffee every morning, just before sunrise.